as we get ready to go under some fireworks to start us off tonight for the limited late models. The Sammy Scarpelli Memorial 75 lap space truck is in. Aiden King, Sean McIlerney, and McIlerney. We're going to have a big problem here. On the whoa, we got one car going airborne, and that all started because Sean McIlerney, to me it looked like McIlerney jumped to start, and then he got out of it because he knew he had jumped to start, and that totally screwed everybody up back behind him. And we'll take a look at it again. Watch the 98 on the outside. It looked like he jumped to start. Might have been exaggerated by the way the 7 car didn't take off. I'm not so sure that 98 might not even missed a shift there, because where he accelerated, you got a shift after that acceleration, and it looked like to me the car just totally bogged down.
Yeah, I think that was his right foot coming off the gas pedal there, to be honest with you. He wasn't quite to the point where he'd shift yet. Man, but he could have, because he didn't take off right there either. So.
Yeah, he's getting pushed all the way into turn 1.
It could have just threw, whenever he jumped out the gas, it threw off his timing, that's for sure. Regardless, as we see, man, a lot of torn up race cars right there.
Well, the Bell & Bell GMC pace truck about ready to head in here. See if we can do it on take 2. Aiden King on the pole, Sean McIlerney alongside. Good start. Oh, no, and again a problem there on the 98. It's not going.
Another missed shift. Major stack up. 98 on top of the 20. Wow.
Again, Ryan Glinsky's out. That's the 98 of JP Eversole. And there's a lot of mad people right now.
Yeah, that's tire pit road, everybody on the racetrack. There's not anybody happy right now with what just happened.
Ryan, what happened from your perspective?
I guess the 98 car missed a shift again, which should be the easiest thing to do in a race car. So shame. It was going to be a good race, had a good car. The worst part is we got 20 wrecked race cars that haven't completed a lap yet. So the car isn't bad. I think it's mostly cosmetic, right front suspension a little bit, but it's going to be a hefty bill to fix it, and probably not going to run the 400 now. So it sucks.
I think is going to bring the 98 car into the pits here. We'll see, and I'm sure they're going to get it jacked up to see whatever's going on with the transmission.
Yeah, and back to Ryan Glinsky's interview. Oh, wow. He's getting trash cans thrown at him now. But, yeah, pit road's not going to be his friend now.
No.
People just very upset, and they're all going to pile onto this now. Wow. All right. Well, I figured everybody's going to be mad at him. I didn't know if they'd still be mad at him, but I guess everybody's mad at him. They got a right to be, you know?
Well, if you weren't mad after the first time, the second time, I think is where people kind of lost their patience.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it. And back to Ryan Glinsky, he's rightfully frustrated. If I know him, though, he's going to go back to the race shop this week, and he's going to thrash all week, and we'll probably still see him next week in this race. And I don't really agree with everybody kind of piling in right there, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, you made a mistake twice. It's unfortunate, but I mean, like, nothing you're doing right there is going to solve anything.
Coming to a green this time. We'll see if the 98 can get in gear, but again, it's at the back now. So if he can't, it won't affect anybody. Out of turn 4, here comes Aiden King. Jacob Derrick to the outside. Green is out, and we've already made it farther than we did the first 2 times down into turn 1.
Yeah, we saw the 88 second there. It looked like he had a hard time getting into gear as well, but luckily he was able to get it going. Clean and green down into turn 3.
And the 98 did get into gear, so that kind of trying to sort itself out. The main thing is we know that Aiden King is out front.
Yeah, Aiden King setting the pace pretty well.
And he's getting the black flag right now.
Yeah, whatever his problem is, it's not getting any better. It could be a rear end, could be several things right here going bad.
Well, you figure R.A. Brown is sitting there telling his spotter, you need to tell these guys that that's a little bit more than tire smoke.
Yeah, as you see him coming down pit road, everybody's going to get by. He's going to get down to pit road easily. It's still smoking pretty good. Yeah, Boo Boo's been working in that lane up the outside the last few laps here. Able to drive alongside of Vasconcelos now.
And out of all these guys up at the front of the field, he's probably got more experience, more starts here than all three of those kids combined.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can easily say that. That's for sure, especially here at Florence Motor Speedway alone. And watch. Oh, we got to spin in turn 4.
And the 98 of Sean McElaren will be parked. He is done for the night.
Yep, that's kind of a tap out rule, causing 3 cautions here this evening. Probably for the best. Kind of, you can somewhat hear the crowd reaction to him pulling into pit road there.
Is Aiden King on the front row. He's got Jacob Derrick alongside. And for the first time tonight, he's going to have Boo Boo Dalton back in behind him, restarting third.
Yeah, Boo Boo Dalton would probably rather be on the outside, but he's going to give it all he can right here on the bottom. Try to make quick work of the 10 of Vasconcelos.
Here he goes. He's looking 3 wide. Well, King went up the racetrack a little bit higher than I think he intended to. He had to get out of the gas. That's going to allow Derrick to move by. He's going to take the lead now back to turn 1.
Yeah, Derrick ripping on that outside through 1 and 2 there. Probably going to be clear off 2.
I'm sure Boo Boo's saying that's once.
Yeah, but he'll probably give him the old 3-strike rule here. But you see Boo Boo there going down into 1. He really likes that wide entry.
Yeah.
If he can make it work, Vasconcelos is kind of doing the same thing. Not really blocking, but making sure he has a really low exit to protect that position, keep Boo Boo from driving up beside him on exit. So all that, all that, now he's got to go to the back. Was trying to work over the 10 there. Just another unfortunate thing for Boo Boo Dalton here at Florence Motor Speedway.
We'll have to see what happens here as the 10 Vasconcelos have to get towed off the racetrack here with that damage on the nose.
Yeah, when he hit that inside wall, it grabbed his car and it kind of just ripped the front end kind of skew on it.
Ryan, what happened there with you and Boo Boo Dalton?
It was all my fault. Nothing that Boo Boo did. I actually was reaching for the fan switch and shut the engine off. So he had nowhere to go but running back of me.
Is it disappointing to be able to escape the beginning of the race carnage and look like you have a good run in front of you, and then a simple mental error like that takes you out?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of part of it. I don't race about once a year, and I'm in a new car and can't see anything. And it's just a mistake that happened, costly, but you'll have that.
Unfortunately, Ryan Vasconcelos out of the race in the South Carolina 250.
Aiden King on the outside, coming around now here with 30 laps completed in the Sammy Scarpelli Memorial.
Great start for the front row. Aiden King got a good jump alongside Derrick there. Derrick almost cleared to 1. Ooh, runs him up a little bit. Aiden King able to hang on his right rear there, not let him get clear. He's going to get clear down the back straightaway. I want to keep an eye on this battle between Hudson Sharp and, 55 car died right in front of Hudson Sharp back there. Crunched the nose up. 27's going to the bottom side of him. 55's dead in the water back on the back straightaway going into 3. That's probably going to draw the caution. Yep, stop.
Let's take a look. Look right back here. That's the light blue car down at the bottom behind the red car of R.A. Brown. And Hudson Sharp right back there behind him. And the car just, I mean, it almost looks exactly like what happened to Vasconcelos, except the 55 didn't get turned.
Yeah, 55, I'm not so sure the same thing didn't happen. I mean, we've seen crazier things happen here tonight. The same thing could have happened to him that happened to Vasconcelos there. Jacob Derrick's got a mirror full of Boo Boo Dalton right now. Boo Boo's going to work him over pretty good here, test his wit. Not going to let him get away.
Halfway down, that battle for third's kind of settled down a little bit. Aiden King continuing to struggle. That 7's dropped back to 5th.
Yeah, it might be the case. Jacob Derrick's kind of picking up his speed, actually. He's picking up about a 10th in the last 2 or 3 laps. He's running 1870s. The Boo Boo Dalton's 1890. So Jacob Derrick, he's really got a good pace going right now to get himself in position to battle for a win.
And that was after 4 qualifying runs for Boo Boo's standards. Didn't qualify in the top 10 and able to dodge those opening lap start incidents. Whoops, caution's out. Got a problem.
Yeah, the 8 car and a 33 car over there in 1 and 2.
That was 7th and 8th, Trace June and Jake Freeman, and boy, Jacob Derrick didn't want to see that.
No, because one of the hardest guys to pass is going to line up right alongside of him. Oh,
yep,
yeah.
Contact there.
Yeah, it looked like it was tight quarter racing down into turn 1. Trace June was kind of down the racetrack a little bit over Jake Freeman and just come together and spun out.
All right, here they come out of turn number 4. Dalton was pushing it there coming into the restart zone. Back into turn number 1. Derrick about a hood length now out in front of Dalton. Dalton now here's that pressure from Meza down on the inside. Now, if Meza can move by and get around Dalton, does he have a shot to get up there and get Jacob Derrick in these final 2 laps?
Yeah, Jacob Derrick just got word from his spotter that they're too wide for second. Car length and a half behind you. Bring it on home.
Aiden King into the back of Dalton, moves Dalton up the racetrack for 3rd. That's the race we're watching because the leader, here comes Jacob Derrick out of turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. He'll take his first Sammy Scarpelli Memorial win here at Florence.
Here in Victory Lane, a very excited team down here with Jacob Derrick, who just picked up the win in the South Carolina 250 at Florence Motor Speedway. All right, race fans, let him hear it. Your South Carolina 250 winner, Jacob Derrick in the limited late models. Fantastic race from you in this 88 team. What was going through your mind? You had the race won. Now you got to do one more restart. Walk me through those final couple of laps.
Oh yeah, I was pissed. I came over the radio cussing everyone out. I've lost a lot of races like that, and I figured it's going to be another one, but we had a bad, fast car tonight, and I can't thank Freeride, Mark, my dad, Brad Adams, and all the guys back at the shop enough.
To have lost so many like that before, to be able to pull it off through all the adversity, what does that mean to you?
Oh man, it means a lot, and this is a big race too. It's one of the races get your name out, and we knew we had to come here and put on a big performance.
It being such a big race, and you being a Langley Speedway guy, another really abrasive racetrack, how did that translate to here at Florence tonight? Oh yeah, it's a whole lot different. This racetrack's unique. It's a whole lot different than a lot of other racetracks I've raced at. Oh yeah, I'd like to thank Phil Jones, my dad, Mark Wirtz, Freeride, Brad Adams, JB, Shane, all the guys and girls back at the shop. I gotta thank Mercury Mulch, Mill Creek Tavern, Bushwhackers 2 Tree Services, Keen Parts, Gene Nichols, Cam's Engines, and Bill Wallace, and Solano Electric. Jacob Derrick takes a long list of sponsors. And Sweeney's Auto. And one more. And puts them in victory lane here at Florence Motor Speedway. Now we'll make our way